Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. So this is fitting a tempered glass screen protector. So make sure the protector fits your phone, the screen protector. So let's go ahead and show you a close-up. What I've done is I've had to tape this on off camera because it's impossible to do it while it's on camera. So you can see there all the way around that it's right. So what you have to do as well is make sure the earpiece lines up, and the camera doesn't quite line up there, but the light sensor does. So it's quite a good fit, that one. So I've taped it on with the sticky side facing towards the screen, because obviously it won't stick without that. Let's just put it back down there. So mine seems to overlap the camera hole slightly, but the top earpiece hole seems to be a better fit. So check if the touchscreen works first, and make sure the screen protector doesn't overlap the phone. Check all the way around. So what they did actually do is send me this one when I bought the phone, which is a white surround on a black phone, which looks a bit odd, but what I found was those holes there didn't line up with the backlit buttons, so I couldn't use that one. I did actually buy another one that was supposed to be what this one looks like, and what I did was tested how strong they were, and that's what happens. They basically break inside two sheets of plastic and all the glass stays inside, but it does come out slightly, so just be careful if one breaks taking it off that you don't get cut by any of it. That's what they look like when they're broken anyway. They're still one piece. So if you have a case fitted, like I had a gel case, this is my gel case, so I took that off before I fitted this screen protector. It just makes it a lot easier. So get some tape ready. I've actually used 2-inch masking tape there, preferably tape that doesn't leave a residue. So clean the back of your phone so the tape can stick. Cut off enough tape to hold the screen protector and to stick to the back of the phone. So if you use thinner tape, use 3 bits instead of 2. Now hold the screen protector in place, making sure it's right, making sure it's the right way round. So the sticky side needs to go on the screen surface. It should have a label saying side 1 or screen side, and that side has glue on it to stick to the screen. So the glass protector should have only one cover on the glue side to protect the glue, so don't remove either yet. Flip the protector over to the left side, so I've taped that on now. Let's go ahead and flip it over by taking that. So what that reveals now is the screen protector is on the left side, and the screen now needs cleaning. So I've removed my gel case. Now use these wet wipes first. So these do actually come with some of the screen protectors. They're really useful. As you can see, 1 there, it says wet, and then 2 says dry. So you use the wet one first. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm doing this one-handed, so just bear with me. Let me just put that down there with the screen protector bent over. I need to do it with both hands, so let's use the wet one first. I've already cut it open, so just bear with me. So use the wet one first. So I'll go ahead and clean it all over. So this takes all the fingerprints off. You can use microfiber cloth to really clean it before you do this, and then this is just to get the final dust off. So I'm just going ahead and cleaning the surface. Just bear with me. That's one side done with the wet. Obviously you can see it's wet now, or you can't, but I can. Let's go ahead and use the dry one now. So this should suck all the moisture off the surface. I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't. It hasn't really done that, but we're getting there. I can see it is a little bit cleaner. It still needs a further step though. Actually, that's putting more water on it than taking it off. That's useful. So that's that bit done. So wet and dry, clean. So then make a circle of tape, and what I do is I use this 2-inch tape which is masking tape, and then I just wrap it round my hand. Just bear with me with the noise, it'll probably catch on the camera. And what this is doing is, I'm now going to remove the dust particles. I can't actually see any dust on that, but you might as well do it just in case. The very small dust particles. You can't really see. Try and avoid touching the screen. So I'll just give it another clean. So that's the tape clean. And dab it all around the screen. So make sure the tape doesn't leave any residue on the glass. So I think that's close as I can get it clean. And just check again. It's effectively a tack cloth, they call it. So that's it. Let me just do that side as well, just in case there's any on the back of the plastic. So yeah, that looks reasonably clean. I'm just doing this to show you what's going to happen. Obviously I'll probably make a mistake because I'm doing it in front of the camera. So now most of all the dirt should be removed from the screen. Now gently peel off the glued side cover and lightly drop it into place. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the glued side cover. So now that's active glue on there. So don't push it. So peel off the glued side cover and lightly drop it into place. So let's go ahead and drop that lightly into place. So as you can see there, it's starting to chase, the glue is starting to catch now. So I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it. So don't push it down yet. So get a credit card or anything that sort of shape. I'm just trying to hold the phone at an angle so you can see it. So get a credit card and push down from the center out. So let's go ahead and push down, and now I'm going to work it out slightly. There we go, that's one way, and that's the other. So just from the center out, and what it does is you're trying to stop it from getting any air bubbles. So if you go from the center out, you're always going to be chasing the bubbles out. I wouldn't worry about scratching the surface, it's glass. So I think that's gone better than I thought it would do. I've never actually done one of these, but I've watched other people do it, so I thought I'd try and do it myself. It actually looks quite close to what it needs to be. So push down from the center out. This is because you need to get the air bubbles out from underneath the screen protector. Do this from the center up and the center down. The plastic cover should still be on the screen protector. If it's got one, this one hasn't. So look closely to see if there are any air bubbles. If not, then remove the tape that was holding the screen protector. So let's have a look. It's quite a greasy surface, but it doesn't look like there's too many air bubbles in there. If there are still air bubbles, chase them out with the credit card. If the bubbles keep coming back, there is a particle of dust and you won't be able to remove it. The glue is strong on these screen protectors, so don't try and remove it. It will break the screen protector. Let's go ahead and show you what a broken one looks like. As I've done before, this is what a broken one looks like. This is one that was sent that was rubbish, so I thought I'd just bend test it. And they broke inside. There's another one broken. Let's go ahead and show you. Once it breaks, it keeps breaking quite easily. But if it's not broken, it's quite strong. So only remove it if it breaks to put a fresh one back on the phone. Hopefully this video has helped you. So let's go ahead and remove this tape. And let's see if it's worked. Just bear with me. So it seems to have worked. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me just give it a clean. And what I'm going to do is press it down with my microfiber cloth. It does seem like it's lifting at the edges, but this is what you get with a cheap. This was only 99p. I'll show you at the end of the video. The glue, I don't know what's going on there. Obviously I don't think the screen protector is actually flat, and that's why it's lifting, but it'll do the job. It's there to protect the phone screen. Maybe they haven't put the glue to the edge, or it's not flat ultimately, but actually that's a lot better than I expected. And the earpiece is close to lined up, so that's as good as I can get for my first attempt. I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and move that glass out of the way at the moment. That's from the broken one. So I'll go ahead and show you who I bought this from. So this is the seller I bought from. Obviously you can see that in the picture I should have got those dry wipes, but I didn't. So if you want to check your dry wipes are going to come with them, just ask them. I'll give you help and advice as well of not to get scammed on the wrong ones in the description below. So that's the guy I bought from, Fullness99, but this was specifically for the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. And that's the user, Fullness99. So they were £1.9 for two. If you can see there, the second image says 2. So that's what they look like. They didn't have the wet and dry wipes, which do actually really help. It's worth getting them with that. So £1.9, that's the title, that's the seller's username. They did actually come from China, but I got them in about 3 weeks. Hong Kong these came from. So hopefully this video's helped you, and thanks for watching, and check back soon. Cheers!